is Tridib, and you're watching a brand new episode of Learn with Tridib. Before I start the episode, let me thank you all for the 10,000 subscriber this Diwali. I'm really grateful to all of you guys for attending each of my videos and liking them, and day the subscribers are increasing. Obviously it is extremely slow because I don't do promotion and all these things. Most of my subscribers are my students in that way, and people who are into the UX UI design thinking field. They want to access my courses online. Please subscribe to the channel as much as possible to keep this channel absolutely free. I'm too much grateful to you guys for showering this love and affection every day, every time when I'm uploading a video. I am sorry because I have not been uploading quite much of late, because there are a lot of projects happening, very interesting projects that are happening, which I might share at a later time in this particular channel. But currently we are all so engrossed in those development of those interesting projects, be it in AI, be it in UX UI, all these things. They are really good stuff that the team is creating. So in this particular episode, I am going to show you certain websites, certain plugins, which I think any newbie UI designer, any newbie application creator who is starting for the first time and needs some inspiration, they can definitely go to these channels, go to these websites, go to these platforms, get some plugins in, and they can make their work much more easier. So before we deep dive, kindly like, share, and comment on this video if you find this video absolutely interesting and you are going to use this particular websites and these plugins later in your projects. If you're new to this channel, can you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get all our upcoming notifications. So without much ado, let's get started. So in this particular episode, I am going to show you some amazing websites, some plugins, some platforms that will blow your mind away. The reason is that for all newbies who are starting your UI journey using Figma or any other tool, you are always stuck with ideas. Okay, many a times you have the designer block and you don't know how to start with the interface design. These particular platforms, these particular plugins will definitely give you that inspiration to start the project in the right manner. But please understand, you are not going to steal any design or any design idea from these particular applications as it is, because you know that your particular requirement might be totally different from what this particular website or this particular platform is providing. Always understand that your creativity is always the main hook why your client has come to your place. There is no scope of stealing designs from any other websites. You can get inspired, but within quotes, getting the inspiration bit is very tricky. You don't cross the line of stealing a design and getting inspired. Okay, those two things are totally different stuff. This particular video is only for those people who are really starting fresh, but there might be some particular portion of the design, particular portion of the video, which even the pro users can use or can refer if they have already not known those platforms. Okay, so the first one that I want to show you, it's a plugin of Figma. Okay, this plugin, what exactly this plugin does, this plugin actually takes any website and converts it into a Figma layout, which you can enhance at a later stage and which you can also make it as a prototype. So let us first open a new design file. You need not to do anything. It's a blank. Right click over here and go to plugins. If you are already not installed this plugin, kindly head to the community section and search for HTML to design. HTML to design. It will take an HTML file and convert it into static layout in Figma. Let's see. So just I opened this thing and I type in, okay, I will keep it as it is. I will just let the apple.com website open up and I just click on import to canvas. I will just click on import to canvas and slip tight and sit tight. It will take a little bit of time and see the magic happens. It has brought in the entire layout of the present Apple website. See the entire layout in front of you, every little bit of it. And the magic is, these are not images. These are not images at all. They are editable. They are editable. Just go on clicking in this until unless you reach the text. All the text, all layout intricacies are maintained. So if I just type in over here the new iPad, I can definitely get the new text over here. I have seen so many of UI designers, they blindly copy from this particular plugin. They go to a particular website that they really feel is amazing. They copy the things from here and they import it in Figma to later change their design, and they have presented those things to their clients. So this is at best good for the people who are starting up, who are, again I'm telling, who are a bit low in getting ideas or stuck up with their ideas. They are having designer block. They can try out this particular plugin. It is absolutely amazing. You can go and you can even change the image over here. You can change the text over here. Whatever you want, you can change in this particular. This is not static images, but fully editable layout that Figma has brought in. So this is a fantastic plugin called HTML to design. And I think even if you are a pro designer, you should be able to try it once at least. See the entire footer and everything they have brought is perfectly as layout in the design. Okay, with everything in place, with absolutely everything in place, and all the divs and everything. See, you can understand that all the things, all the groupings are done perfectly over here. Okay, and the best part is that you can, if you just want to play it, you can play the presentation and it will take up the new updated stuff that I have just written over there. The next one is majorly a wireframing tool, but I also use it as a prototyping tool. Currently, I will show you the basic free version of the thing, but the pro version or the standard versions, the possibility is endless. You can do havoc. If you really fond of Figma, you will see the difference in this particular software. The second software's name is, it is a platform. It is a web platform which lets you download a Windows version or a Mac version of that particular application. The name of the application is JustInMind. Let us see. I've installed JustInMind. So this is the interface that we see over here. And over here, you will see all the basic widgets are there. But the best part is that they are all interactive components. All interactive components that you need not write a single code for it. You can just drag and drop stuff and you can use it as it is. Okay, so let's just drag this image particular thing over here. If you want to add text, you can just drag text over here. You can change the text size and all these things from here. The best part which I wanted to show you is, guys, that you can drag drop input text over here. You can drag drop selections. You can drag drop dates and all these things. It has lists, multi-selection list, file upload. All these things are done for you. If I just play these things, you will know what I am telling. You can actually input text over here. You have a drop down list which you can manipulate what list items you want to put over there. You can just bring the fully functional calendar out of here, and you can select date and everything from here. Okay, this is again the browse things that you can browse your files and you can upload. Everything is a list box, multiple selection list box that you can use, and this is single selection list box that you can use. So this is just the beginning, just the tip of the iceberg. The other, when you actually take a subscription, the first few days are trial period, and you must try the trial software, because while in the trial mode you have far more widgets and interactive components over here, with which you need not to write a single line of code. You can just drag and drop, and your entire wireframe is totally functional, interactive, and done. I would request, or I will rather insist, many of my students and people who are in this field to try this particular software. Though I am not affiliated to it, I am not promoting this particular app, but I have seen mind-blowing result with this particular prototyping tool. Before I go to the next one, remember this prototype tool, its name is JustInMind. Next, when we are doing a lot of interface designs, many of you guys have told me that you want to you are always lost when you require icons. Okay, and many of the icons that you get in the community plan community portals and many other portals, are the high quality icons are always paid, or they have some level of hidden um, uh, rules and regulations to download the images. Sometimes they only give you JPEG as icons. Sometimes it only gives you PNG as icons, but they don't give you the SVG icons and all these things. So this is a fantastic platform called Kun Icon. Kun Icon does not ask you anything. There are only two buttons in the website. You just click and download all icons. No strings attached. So there are humongous amount of high quality icons that you can use in your designs, and the list is enormous. See, I'm going on scrolling, and the number of icons that you have in this particular site, and you just need to download all icons. It gets downloaded in your hard disk, which you can always use with your Figma, Adobe XD, or any sort of design tools that you are about to use. Okay, so now there are certain platforms which also gives you amazing illustrations. I have seen a lot of designers. They do good UI stuffs, but they are a bit of constrained in that way in their with their ideas when it comes to using illustrations in the website. They don't find ideas. They don't know how to use a consistent colors of illustrations and all these things. The next one that I am going to show you will again going to blow your mind away. The sheer amount of illustrations that this particular platform has, and the customization, the advanced customization that you can do, and you can also download the illustrations in JPEG, in uh, PNG, as well as in SVG format. So this particular site is called designstripe.com, and see the amount of illustrations that this particular site has. Let us first browse the illustrations. See the amount of illustration this particular site has. And the best part is, at the beginning, you can actually select your style so that all the illustrations in your particular website should fall under the same style. There should not be mix match of different style happening in the top of the screen. Below the screen, it has a illustration of a different artist style. So it should not have. All the illustrations in the particular website should be having the same style. So say, for example, if I just see Hansen Modern, you will see all the illustrations in this particular screen are of the same damn type. Okay, same type. Okay, so if you are using these illustrations, please always understand that use all the illustrations from the same style. Don't mix match between Hansen Modern or friendly or youthful, funky. So just see, even the top level of things, they have too many types of broader set of things, broader styles that you can use. Say, for example, if I take Mellow, you see the style, all the styles are same. So now let's see how we can edit a particular illustration. I will start with the free one, that's easy to do. Or else you can also take subscription, which is 150 odd dollars per year. You can try if you really like this type of graphics. You are actually solved, or you are really happy with the variations with the same illustration this platform actually gives you. So let's see. Let us click on this magic button over here and see what happens. I click on customize, and within a few seconds, this particular illustration that we have selected comes over here. And now see the basic changes that happens over here. So first thing, the easiest thing, you can actually reduce the number of details in this particular illustration. So if you just drag this slider down, the illustration will have lesser detail. You can also have look and feels changes. Okay, you can have original, which is over here, and you can also go for the line art or the linear design. You can also go for much more broader outlined and much more richer colors if you drag the slider on the right hand side. Okay. Now you can also do other things. You can just go on shuffling variations. See, so the same setup is going on changing with various characters. Even over here, you can change the reds. If you want to change all the reds to say a greenish tone, you can just drag this thing over here and see all the reds in this particular image has changed into green. Isn't this amazing? Isn't this really magic that is happening over here? And that too in just few clicks over here. You can even get a suggestion of a new palette. So you can just go on suggesting this particular AI driven platform more and more color variations which suits your design. Okay, so you can have my palettes, you can store it as my palettes and all these things. And last but not the least, what after you are solved with this thing, you are really happy with this stylization of the stuff, you can go and you can download. While you download, you can download the same image in PNG format, JPEG format, SVG, AI, PS, Photoshop, and even embedded. So you can have smaller images. So based on what type of subscription you have, you can unveil more and more file sharing option, file download options. This is amazing. This is sheer magic that happens in this particular website. And just understand the quality of graphics that you have over here, multiply it with the permutation and combination of colors and stylization that you can have in this particular from this particular platform. So all these illustrations you can have in multiple colors as per your own design specifications. Isn't this amazing? I bet it is. Let us now check another very important illustration sets that you can actually use in your Figma. Okay, you can search by Technology Illustration Pack by Faisal Khan. He has a hell lot of illustrations that he has already created, and these are available in your community. You can just get a copy of this thing, check. Yeah, so this particular thing is absolutely free, coming from UD Hut, UX Design Hut, that is there. So this technology illustration thing pack is absolutely free that you can use. Okay, so these are all available for you to use in your hero header or any other small boxes that you have, sections that you have in the website design or app design. So you can see these are all the images are that is there in these boxes. Okay, you can just drag and drop in your design and it is ready to use. Okay, you can just head over to the UD Hut website. That is the second best thing that you can do. Let us see some of the UI design that this particular site already has. By the time I am recording these things, they are having a Black Friday sale, which is $149 only, where you get the full access to all this fascinating stuff that they have in this particular site. So just type this magic out of over in this search box. Just type free. So all these things that you see over here are absolutely free to use for your particular work. So all these things that you see, free, they are all free to use. Okay, but be very careful whether the free is for personal use or for commercial use. Okay, only be extra careful to use those things that are actually free for commercial use. Then only use those things for your client's job. Otherwise it is good to use free stuff for your personal use. Okay, so these are amazing real estate landing page, financial management web app design. All these UI designs are free for you to use. And if you really want to have paid ones, you can go and just search for food delivery landing page and all this, or you can use this menu to check out those web templates. So you can go and check web templates. So you have all the web templates that are, these are obviously these are paid ones, but you can also search for free web templates if you, and there are different web blocks also. You need not to say, for example, you don't want the entire website to replicate, but you want a section of that particular design fit for your design. You can obviously use those things. Okay, even this particular site has a lot of illustrations and vectors. So all these illustrations you can actually have if you are going for the lifetime access. So since the Black Friday sale is going on, you can save a lot if you can act right away. There are a lot of character sets. That's the best part of the thing. There are a lot of character sets that you can actually use in your design. Okay. So there is another fantastic website that I really like, which is called the Premast Plus. You can just type in plus.premast.com and go to illustration to check the amount of illustrations that they have over here. Say, for example, I want icons. I can always go and check icons that they have in this particular site. Different type of styles that you have. You can pick up any styles that suits your need and you can use them. You can browse about templates, you can browse about illustrations, you can browse about icon packs, presentation templates, images, and so on and so forth. Illustrations, they have a good amount of illustrations. Currently, since Halloween is going on, they have a humongous amount of Halloween sort of illustrations over here. But you can have various other illustrations that suits your beat. So say, for example, back to school, or say thank you teacher, or any sort of things for medical websites, medical apps. You can always go for this type of illustrations. And you can directly download from here. You have to sign in and you can download each and every illustrations. Edit colors over here, and you have to, but for that you have to create your account. Without that you cannot edit the colors, but otherwise you can just go on and download the stuffs from here as it is. Okay. Another amazing platform is overflow.design, which has all the, for those people who use Notion a lot, Notion style in illustrations and all those things. They have a huge amount of repository of amazing illustrations. Okay, amazing illustrations. Okay, but they are all paid. So there is very little that is available for free, very little available for free. But if you really want this style of Notion type of illustrations, you can always consult this particular, consider this particular platform called overflow.design. And it is base part, it is compatible with Figma, Adobe Illustrator, Sketch, Adobe XD, everything. And it is available both in dark mode and light mode. So you can just check the particular thing. So you can check both in dark mode as well as light mode. Okay. So that's all, folks. Hope you have liked these particular examples, and I am sure you are so excited. You are definitely going to use some of them in your latest design journey. I will be really grateful if you can just put a like, and you can share this video with your close ones. And I will be really overwhelmed if you can subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get all our upcoming notifications. Till then, still we meet with some new amazing applications, plugins, websites to help you in your design journey. Goodbye and God bless.